Hello, everyone, whoever's there. This is your girl, her destiny. Yes, it's been a minute since I've done a live. And, well, first of all, happy Thursday. Hope your day started off on the right foot. This is your girl, her destiny. Now, I have decided to come to you today. It has been a minute since I've done a live, and as you all know, a couple of weeks ago I had surgery, and I told you guys it was a minor surgery, but actually it was a major surgery. It was hernia surgery, and yes, I do have a nice big scar, and I'm still recovering, but I have decided to get up and move around and move about so that I can get back on my feet really, really fast. As you have noticed, I have been moving around. Well, oh yes, don't forget, guys, this is your girl, her destiny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that like button as soon as you come in. That would be gladly appreciated. Okay, let me get where I can see really nice here. Yes, I am up and about today for no particular reason at all. I just wanted to get up and fix myself up and just feel a little cheerful because actually after my surgery I was a little down, and I did continue to get up and keep it moving and keep a smile on my face, but it was kind of rough there, but I think I'm almost back to normal. And of course I didn't want to lose my followers. You've been so kind to come by and show me love, so I wanted to keep you guys around. Hope you all are having a great day. This is your girl, her destiny. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just going to sit here and chit chat. I was trying to make this so that I was in the portrait the sideways. I don't know what you call it, but here I am doing it the long way again. So like I said, I'm here for no particular reason at all. I did get up today and dial myself up, and I don't even think it's lunchtime yet. I got me some little nails, if you can see. I did myself, which I usually do myself. I used to spend money on stuff like this, but I've come to find out that you can save a whole lot of money by learning how to do stuff yourself. And actually years ago, I did go to beauty school and nail school, so I do know how to do sculpture nails if I wish to do them. But I find it easier to just throw these guys on and keep it moving. Well, hello. And of course, I also decided to comb my hair. My hair has been braided up for weeks now. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, if you don't take those braids out, they will lock up on you. So I decided to take my braids out and just, like I said, overall fix myself up for no particular reason at all. So, yes, I am still here on YouTube, and I still say that it is not very easy to do, and those of you who are here, still here, know it. Especially those that have started out with me at the time we started out. Yes, we've made it and we're still here. Our numbers keep going up and down, which I've decided I won't even continue to try to figure out why. I'm just going to go with the flow. Now, I hope that I am live here. Yes. I broke my favorite glasses, so I had to get me another pair, but I'm trying not to use them until I have to read something. All right. See what I got. Yes, the rainy season is here in South Florida. Actually, this morning it's already drizzled a little bit. Actually, it's a good thing because it's so hot all year that by the time it's actually been dry this year a lot. So the grass is even drying out. So We really do need it. And it does cool it down a little bit. So hope all you guys are doing okay. Yes, it is Thursday. Another great day. I'm trying to move my... I can never get this perfect. And if there's any such thing, there it is. Now I'm a little bit crooked, but it's moving down a little bit. There we have it. Yes, this is your girl, her destiny. And of course, I'm sure some of you, or most of you by now, are getting those warm temperatures and are so happy to do so. I do have family up north and in places like New York, Chicago, and Boston, and they're warming up nicely also. Oh yes, and I do have a brother in Michigan, so they're warming up nicely. Not as nice as some places, but just to be warming up is a great thing. All right, get my remote. So I wanted to just come and do this live just to chit chat. I wasn't really expecting anyone. It's a little early in the day. If you do come on and decide to show some love, hit that like button for me, guys. That would be gladly appreciated. You know how it goes. So, I'm trying to turn my TV on over here. Today, earlier, I ran into a friend, I guess an associate you could call them, and they were, I think I've mentioned them before, having some issues with a relationship they were in, and actually they've been going through a lot, and they finally broke free, and which I thought was a good thing, but it was not up to me. It wasn't important how I felt, and they had a little freedom to be themselves, and of course now they're deciding that they're lonely and they don't know if they can do it by themselves, and they would rather be with that person than to be alone. And I was like, stop right there. And you don't need that mess in your life. You know, sometimes we put up with stuff that we don't have to. And it's a saying, when you know better, you do better. I think that's a Maya Angelou saying. Maya Angelou. So, once again, this is your girl, her destiny. And when it comes to relationships, I actually was in the same relationship for 32 years. And still am in some ways, you know, here or there. We still communicate. I'll put it to you like that. But I'm here to tell you, oh, it's that Kenneth. How are you, Kenneth? Long time no see. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming through. It has been a minute since I've done a live. I just decided to get myself all dialed up today and come through. I was telling folks that I had surgery a couple of weeks ago. Hi. Oh, yes, well, you gotta work, make that money. Yes. Somebody's gotta do it. Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate that. Yes, somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta go out and make that money. Okay. I'm trying to get... Thank you, Kenneth, for coming through. Yes. Well, I'm glad you got a little break. Everybody needs a break every now and then. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Or Kenneth a dull boy. Yes. Yes, I haven't been on here live in a while, actually. Like I was saying earlier, I just got over a major surgery. It doesn't seem like it because I haven't acted like it, actually. But I do, and I might even do a video on it. My before and after pictures. I do have a big scar now, and I did have staples and all that stuff. And actually, I was, from the very start, I was moving around so that I could heal quicker. I've never been one to just sit in one spot. And I might just do a video for you guys, showing you, not the gruesome stuff, but a little bit about what I was going through. And thank God for the painkillers. And actually, before, I was in the hospital for 3 days, and when I got out, they gave me one more supply of pain medication. I remember it was like 7 or 8 pills. And I say to the doctor, I was like, well, what am I going to do with these? You've got to be prescribing me more than this. And he was like, no, you won't need them. And I'm like, well, how do you know? You're not the one having to go through this. But I did learn something. These doctors are not playing around. They are not prescribing painkillers. Now, I've never been a pill popper. Even if I get a headache, I don't really take a pill. I'm just not a pill popper, never have been. But I knew I needed them after this surgery, especially once I had it and the pain began to wear off. But I guess they know what they're doing to stop people from getting addicted to painkillers. But I had no issue with him not prescribing me anymore. I knew I wouldn't get addicted. Okay, here's my glasses. Yeah, right, Kenneth. I did want my, I wanted to make sure I had enough painkillers when I got out, but they made sure that they were not going to prescribe them. And it's all good because I'm actually doing quite well. I do have a little bit of soreness still in the inside. It's going to take a couple of more weeks. Actually, he said a month after I had my checkup last week to heal completely. And as you've seen in some of my videos, I am moving around, but at a very slow pace, because I don't want to overdo it and have to go back. But yes, I might just show you guys some pictures. I took some before and afters and stuff of before surgery, after surgery, and like I said, it was not easy at all. And those of you who've had surgery before, you already know that soreness when you come out of that anesthesia, it's no joke. But I'm a fighter, and I was determined to keep it moving. Even from the beginning, when I first got out of surgery, I decided I was going to keep it moving. But anyway, enough about that. What was I talking about? I was talking about this associate, basically. I've been through stuff too. You know, relationships are not easy. I'll be the first to say that. And there was before me and before them and so forth and so on. And like I said, I was in a relationship for a very, very long time. And I am still communicating with this person. We have our ups and downs and ins and outs. But we still are civil to each other and treat each other with a certain amount of respect. And if I decide that the respect does not due them, I will back off. So, oh yes, Kenneth, thank you so much for coming through. What's that up there? Yes, if I see where the respect is not due them, then of course I will back off. But so far, you know, when that comes or when that happens, I just distance myself. I don't feel the need to treat certain individuals like they may treat me good, bad, or indifferent, because you can't expect people to treat you like you want to be treated. Not everyone has the same heart as you, and everyone is not raised the same. Yes. I better keep my glasses on. Yes, absolutely. Everyone is not raised the same. You know, we all come from different walks of life, like I've said this in previous videos. One of us may be raised one way with a certain set of rules, and in another household raised completely different. We never really come here knowing anything at all except what we're taught. And sometimes we're not taught so well, and sometimes we are. I know I was taught right from wrong, which is the most important thing. And I was taught how to treat people, whether you like it or not. Treat people like you want to be treated. But not everybody thinks that way. If the world was like that, we'd all be doing great. If everyone treated you the way they wish to be treated. But it does not work that way. I'm trying to get a different look. If you notice, I'm not moving the camera around all day and night like I usually do. So, yes, we don't come here with a set of rules. And even when we do learn, as we're taught by moms, dads, relatives, whomever it may be, we still have to learn on our own. We still have to go through life, bump our heads, fall down, bruise our knees, you know. Remember back when you were a kid and you got your first little training bike and you moved up to the next stage on the real bicycle with the two wheels, and you fell off. I can't talk today. You fell off and you bruised your leg or your knee, and you went running into the house, screaming mama or daddy or whomever was near. You had hurt yourself. No one could explain to you how that was going to feel. It took you falling down and feeling it for yourself. Oh, and that skint knee, that was another one. But all of these things we have to learn for ourselves. No one can really explain it to you. And going through life is the same thing. We have to experience and learn for ourselves, no matter who tells us what. And there's a lot of great advice out there. I sometimes even surf the web, watch YouTube videos on great advice from so many different people. And I do take notes. I do learn something new all the time. And like I said, there's great advice out there, but you have to take and use that advice in the best way to see any results. Because it's one thing to listen to good advice or great advice, and it's another thing to use that advice to the best of your ability. So here I am, your girl, her destiny. It's been a while since I had been here. I just wanted to come through, sit with you guys, chat for a minute, and just show some love like you showed me. Okay, now back to the relationships. Like I said, I have been in one for a while, so I can really tell you a thing or two. And I have been out of one also when I got fed up or when things just didn't seem to be headed in the right direction. So I'm being honest about that also. And I actually enjoy my alone time. I really do. I really don't want to be up under somebody 24/7. That's just me. And even in a relationship, I need my space. I don't want to just... I find things to do on my own. And, you know, I have my own way of thinking, my own way of doing things. And then when the time comes, I just put them together with someone else and do them together. But my alone time means so much to me. I can go off into my own little space for hours. And as you see in my videos, I'm usually alone, but not always. There's usually someone very close by, but I choose to just do my videos alone. So once again, for anyone tuning in, this is your girl, her destiny. I'm just sitting here doing a little Thursday chat. It is amazing. This week has gone by so very fast. It will be Friday in a moment. And oh yes, this is Mother's Day weekend. Can you believe that? It is here already. Time is not waiting on anyone. No, it is not. If you don't keep up, it'll pass you right on by. Yes, it will. It doesn't matter how much you want time to wait. It's not going to. It's not waiting on anyone. I forgot about my music today. This is your girl, her destiny, coming through. I'm going to stay on here at least an hour. maybe an hour and some minutes. I'm enjoying my life. I haven't been here for a while, so I just decided to stop through today. Um, a little early. It is very early in the day. I normally wait till around 4 or 5 o'clock, but I just wanted to go ahead and do this and get it on over with. So, hope you guys are having great plans for Mother's Day. If your mother is here, I will be doing a Mother's Day video. And that is another story. For those of you who do still have your moms, be blessed, be thankful. So, now, back to my alone time. I believe that it is very hard to meet someone who is your complete match. And if you do, you are very lucky, you are very blessed. Someone who thinks like you, someone who's on the same wavelength, someone who has the same vibes, the same energy. That is a hard thing to do. And I don't know too many people who do, but there are some who do. And I see it all the time. There are couples who seem to be really, really on the same wavelength. And I've actually talked to an older couple before. And I think they had been married 50 years. This was about 4 years ago when I talked to them. And they seem to be so very happy. And I asked them, I say, well, how do you guys do it? How do you keep smiling? You seem like you really are still in love. First of all, I asked them how long they had been together, and they told me 50 years. And I was like, well, what do you do to continue to still smile at each other? And she was saying, it's really not that hard. Actually, her husband said to me, what he does is he leaves her alone. He lets her do her thing. She's a woman. He understands women. And see, a lot of people don't understand each other as far as it goes, women and men, because we're so very different. I think someone said before that women were from Venus and men were from Mars. Something to that effect. And that's a quote. Actually, it was a book also. But yes, he said that he does not bother her if she's in one of her moods or going through one of her things, like her monthly this, that, or whatever. Because, you know, women go through many emotions because we're going through so many physical changes throughout our lives, our childbearing years and all this kind of stuff like that. And we can be very emotional at times and quite cranky. Okay, so, hello, teacher. Dee, how are you? Thank you for coming through. I decided to come on here today because I hadn't been on here in a while. Thank you so much, Teacher Dee. Yes, the husband, you know I'm blind as a bat, Dee. Thank you so much, Teacher Dee. I've got to stop by you today. Thank you so much. I just decided to get up and fix myself up today because, like I was saying, I've been a little down and out because I had surgery and everything, and I was just trying to get my spirits back up like they were before the surgery because I felt like I had changed a little bit as far, not totally changed, but my spirits was a little off and I needed to get back up. Thank you, Teacher Dee. You have a wonderful channel. Yes, you do. I'll be stopping by later today. Thank you so much. Like I was saying, the husband was saying, thank you so much, Teacher Dee. That is so sweet of you. And yes, you do have a wonderful channel. Yes, I have enjoyed going there. Something very different. That actually was a first to me. Very educational, fun for adults and for kids. That's what's so cool about it. So whoever's watching this, go check out Teacher Dee. Yes, she has a really cool channel. So I was saying about um, thank you. Yes, Teacher Dee Dee, positive affirmations. That is what it's all about. All positivity. Yes. That's cool. That's great because motivation is key to everything. I try to keep it positive as well. And that's why I love the channels that show positivity, and I try to stay from all the negative stuff. We've got enough of that on the daily news. I love you too. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a great Thursday. You know I can't see too good, Teacher Dee Dee. Yes, thank you. Happy Thursday and love you too. Oh, tell her I said hello. Hi, Big Mama. Tell her I'm always praying for her and I hope all is well and that her treatments go well. That's a blessing that you're there with her. And actually, she is so blessed to have you. And I always have her in my thoughts. Thank you so much. And tell her I send a hug and kiss. Okay. Yes, the guy was telling me, back to the relationship, I don't know what I'm seeing. Thank you. Yes, the guy was telling me he just doesn't bother his wife. He leaves her alone. She cooks. She keeps the house nice and clean. Um, um, she's there for him when he needs someone to talk to, and vice versa. So why would he bother her? Why would he push her? Or why would he? He doesn't disrespect her. He treats her with respect, and so that's what he gets in return. And you know, in a lot of relationships, there is no respect. I've seen it firsthand. And people want respect, but they don't want to give it. And we all know it just doesn't work that way. You have to give respect to get it. Actually, respect is earned. It's not given. Some people can just walk into a room and expect to be given respect just because they walk into a room. But that's something that you have to earn. You know, you have to show people that you're a decent human being with decent feelings and um, um, not that you're owed anything. No one owes you a thing. Once you get here, once you come into this world, your mom, dad owes it to you to make the best for you once you come into this world, once you breathe fresh air, and get you through to that point in life where you're able to do for yourself. After that, you're on your own. Nobody owes you a doggone thing. But some people believe that they're owed something in this world, and that's just not the way it works. So, back to the relationships. This guy, like I say, this couple who were married, they were married for 50 years. And they're probably still here. They were, maybe, I think, in their 80s when I met them. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago. And they're in another state, so I hope they're doing well. But he was just telling me he does not bother his wife. He allows her to be a woman, and vice versa. She allows him to be a man. But mind you, they're not disrespecting each other. There's no name calling, putting down, no disrespect. Because like I say, they just happen to be on the same wavelength. Whoever raised them or taught them had a lot in common. That's how I see relationships getting off to a great start without a whole lot of complications. Even though they're not exactly alike, or the two people are not exactly alike, they have a lot in common. And that's what makes for a better relationship. And then there are some relationships, of course, that's never going to work because I don't know why. I just got to touch this subject. I really wasn't going to talk about this today. But when I started my channel, I would talk about this kind of stuff. I watch a lot of the ID channel. Okay. Women come up missing every day. Actually, there was a special on this weekend about a woman who was never found. Never. And I think you all remember this case. I think her name was Deborah Cox. I can't remember right now because I don't remember a whole lot like I used to unless I write it down. But she just up and disappeared one day. Never to be seen again. Her husband was questioned, and always the husband is the first to be questioned in any relationship. Or the wife. You know, sometimes women get rid of their husbands. So I'm not male bashing here or putting men down in general. It's just on the majority, the numbers are very high when it comes to women being missing, dead, or abused. The numbers are very high when it comes to females. Anyway, this special that I saw this weekend, this woman just came up missing. Her husband was questioned over and over about her because that is the first person that is questioned. The spouse, the girlfriend, boyfriend, or you name it. And he told law enforcement over and over again, I have done nothing to her. I loved my wife. I would never hurt her. I would never do anything to her. And he said it with a straight face. Well, lo and behold, he did. The body has never been found of her. But, of course, he ended up committing suicide and killing his kids. Y'all remember this case? The family kept on and on about it, trying to get information about what he had done with their daughter, their sister. And, of course, he never gave any information of where she could be or what he had done to her. Or if he had done something to her, who had helped him, any of that stuff. He took it to his grave. That's just one story. I was watching that this weekend. But over and over again on a daily basis, women are coming up missing or dying in their own homes. Like, I've seen cases where a woman marries this guy, especially if they're marrying for money and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. And then they move into this beautiful house on the hill with the picket white fence, the dogs, the cats, the 2+1 kids, whatever the case may be. Like I said, the picket fence, the green grass, everything looks so cozy. Everything looks so perfect from the outside. And they're going through complete hell in the inside. All you have to do is watch some of these crime shows like ID Channel and stuff, and you can see that. And it's like this. I'm not moving into no big house anyway, where I like to have my own space where I know I'm comfortable at. Or if you get on my nerves, I don't have to walk a mile throughout the house to get where I'm going, because that's just scary to me. It's always these big houses where the woman is running for her life. If I am in a big house like that and my spouse and I are having issues, I'll be doggone if I'm not going to have a spot in there that I call my own, and I'm going to have a backup plan up in there at the same time. We women have to snap out of it and wake up. And when you see that you're with someone who looks crazy, then they are crazy. And if you feel that something's wrong about this person, you have to really, really take it serious. If you see that you're married to someone, and this goes for men too, and they're walking throughout the house looking crazy and snapping at you and looking at you in a kind of way and possibly putting on your underwear at night, there's just so many scenarios. Something's not right. And you can't just sit there and wait for him to change or her to change. That's not going to happen. You've got to start taking notes in your head. Don't write them down anywhere. And start deciding what you're going to do about it before it's too late. Because a lot of these cases, these crime shows that I watch, where the women come up dead, not everyone, and I'm not saying everybody's supposed to know what to do, because that's not the case. But I'm saying, if you have to watch the signs. If you see that this person, your spouse or loved one or whoever it's supposed to be, is not acting normal, then something is not right, you've got to do something about it before it's too late. And just like this other case, the man got with his wife. They had issues. Oh, and this is another problem. When a woman gives birth, of course, you both make the baby, the man and woman. And you can't even hold your own baby. Your husband decides that he will take control of the baby completely. Now you know something's wrong with that man. Please get away from him, because in every case that I see like this, the woman ends up dead or missing. And like this case I'm getting ready to refer to, she's with him. He takes complete control of the kids. Okay? Every time he videotapes everything, and everything he videotapes is of him and the kids. She's never holding her own kids, but she has a look of discernment. She just doesn't look happy, and she actually looks disturbed. But see, I would take a look at him and already know, look, this is not going to work. There's something not right here. And we all know the time that you figure out something is not right with your mate or loved one or husband or wife or whoever it may be. It's not always easy to walk away. You can say you're going to walk away, but that's not always the case, because there are some that will go above and beyond to make sure you don't go anywhere, even if it means killing you. So anyway, in this particular case, but I'm like this, so if you're going to kill me, and I know you're going to kill me, you're going to have a hard time trying. I'm not just going to let you walk up on me and kill me. I'm not doing that. But anyway, what she did, she knew something was wrong. Her family was already worried about her because she was not communicating with them, because he was controlling all the communication. And actually, I think that he was a narcissist, because that's what they do. They try to control your every move, your every thought. They want to separate you from your whole entire family so that you have no one to talk to or call on. But anyway, once he separated her from her family, what he did was, he knew that she wasn't feeling him anymore. So of course he's got to step it up a notch. And he's going to either have to probably get rid of her. That's what he's going to have to do, because she's going to try to leave him. And that's exactly what he did. Now, once she started feeling that something wasn't right about him, that's why I say you cannot let the other person know what you're feeling. If you're feeling that someone may be a danger to you, do not let them know. Don't ever let the right hand know what the left hand is doing, especially in a situation like this, because your chances of getting away are going to be even harder. So what he did, he made a special date for them. Mind you, they never had special dates, but he makes a special date for her to go on a camping trip up in the mountains. What did she do? She went with him. That was a big no-no. If I could have reached through the screen and talked to this woman, why would you go up in the mountains with this crazy nut? Why? There's no way in hell. I don't care what I would have had to do. I would have snuck in the police station and slept in the back room somewhere. I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have went to no mountain with him. Well, she went up to the mountains with him on this so-called special vacation that he said was to start over and make their relationship special again, like it ever was special. See, she wasn't listening the whole time, because all this time, had she been listening to him and really paying attention, she would have known that this was a lie. And that's what I mean by we don't all know everything. And I'm not saying that this woman, it is her fault for why she is no longer here. I'm saying you have to pay attention. If you believe something is wrong, it really is. And whatever they tell you is not going to change that. So he takes her up to this mountain, and he pushes her off of it. And of course, she's no longer here. He did eventually get arrested for it. But there are so many cases like that. That's all I'm trying to say. We got to snap out of it, ladies. We keep saying that women run the world. Well, we can't run it if we're not paying attention to these nuts that we're dating. So that's to anyone who needs to hear it. And like I say, I'm not bashing men, because there are some women who are abusive and who've killed their husbands too. We've seen that on snaps. But there is a difference. I beg to differ. The difference is the woman that kills her spouse usually does it out of hurt and pain. If he goes off and finds a younger girl or a younger woman, it took her some point to get so crazy as to do that. If he's abusive, she's not going to just kill him for the insurance money. There are men marrying women now just for the insurance money. As soon as he signs the line that he's married to you, he's figuring out a way to get rid of you. Those are the ones I'm talking about. That's just crazy. But anyway, enough for that. I just had to touch on that subject. I am a fanatic. I watch a lot of them. Those, especially the ID channel and Justice channel. It's just, I see, actually the special that came on this weekend said, every single day in America, 3 women are murdered by their husband's boyfriend or lover. Every single day in America, 3 women. So just take that into consideration when you're thinking about getting married or falling in love to these crazy nuts that are out here now. They've always been around, but things are getting much, much worse. Okay, let me check my time up here, guys. Hi, Jean. Oh, and hello, MJ. So good to see you guys. It's been a minute since I've done a live, and I just wanted to let everybody know how I was doing. That I had been a little bit down and out after my surgery, but I wanted to come back and get back motivated like I used to be. Because for a minute there, I just wasn't feeling it, but I was still trying to get videos out. I was still trying to get videos out. And it's not easy here on YouTube trying to keep up. Okay, what have I got here? Oh, love you too, sis. Thank you so much for coming through. You know I love you. Yes, you see I got my nails did and my hair out. I tried to fix myself up today on this Thursday early and get up and get moving. Nowhere in particular did I have to go. Nothing in particular did I have to do. I just wanted to fix myself up real pretty and come on here and chat on YouTube. Thank you, sis, so much. How's the weather there? Okay, there you go. I don't want to turn anybody on early this morning. Okay. So how's the weather there in the Carolinas? Yes, this is your girl, her destiny, coming through. Always here on YouTube now. YouTube has taken up a lot of my time. You know, before YouTube. Okay. Thank you, sis. I'm trying. It's very hot. Yes, it's very hot here too. It's rainy season, so it's been cloudy every day and raining off and on. And we're so thankful for that because, you know, it's hot here all year. I keep telling people that. So just think what it's like when summer comes. In December, it's 80 degrees. By the time May and June get here, it's 100 degrees. So that is why I never wear my afro outside. Every now and then I will take a chance. But I try to wear it out when I'm here or going somewhere in the air conditioner because the humidity hits it and the next thing you know, it's shrunk up this small and then I can't comb it. You girls know what I'm talking about. So glad to see you, sis. Tell everybody I said hello. Yes, this is your girl, her destiny. Don't forget to hit that like button. Everyone who's tuned in, you know how important those likes are on YouTube. But actually, I'm just so appreciative for any of you or all of you that come through and just show any kind of love at all. I try not to make... let me see what I got here. Hi, MJ. Hope you're all good. Thank you, Jean. Thank you all so much. It's another great day to be here. This is Thursday. We're at the end of a week. End of the week. Time is moving. It will be June, July. Wow, it's just absolutely amazing. The kids will be out of school in a month here in South Florida, running around making all kinds of noise early in the morning. And that is all good because they're kids and they have every right to enjoy themselves, just like I did when I was a kid. Yeah. So glad to be chatting with you guys today. I really appreciate you coming through. Like I was just saying, I don't know what I was doing before I came to YouTube, but I know I've put in a lot of hours on YouTube. It is like a job. If you want to keep your content, your videos up and running, and just to keep people's attention for a little bit of time. Yes, it is not easy for any of you that's starting. Yes, I'm somewhere down there at the bottom of the YouTube list, but it's all good. I'm not upset about that one bit. I'm just so appreciative to have be able to have this platform, and I hope YouTube lets me stay around for a little while longer. Thank you so much, MJ, and thank you, Jean. You know I love you so much. I hope I get to see you this summer, but I'm not sure yet. Thank you, MJ. Thank you for coming through. Those are some really neat initials to have. MJ, that's famous. You could pass for MJ, the big one. Thank you, MJ. How's the weather where you are? Oh, my music stopped. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I think I went too far. I said I wasn't going to mess with this today. Oh, that's very nice, MJ. The weather's starting to look nice everywhere now. I don't know what... Yes, we've had a lot of rain. Lots of rain. And it's the rainy season from May to May, June, July, August. May to August, September is usually our rainy season. It rains here a lot in Florida, but that's our rainy tropical season. This is a tropical state. We get a lot of tropical rain. And I absolutely love it. If I could, I would go outside and sit in it. That's why I'm always filming the rain. I absolutely love it. Well, what happened? Don't start it today, CD. Okay. I'm here, guys. Said I wasn't gonna mess with this music today, but for some reason it went off on me. I'm not sure why. See if I can get it right. Yes, thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna try to stay on here at least an hour and a few minutes. Well, I was not going to mess with this radio. Oops, I almost messed with my nail. Yes, like I said, I got up this morning feeling a certain type of way, and I said I was going to get up, do my nails, my hair, get my earrings, and just come on here and show some love. No particular reason at all. Just because I felt like it. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. So, this is your girl, Her Destiny, once again. I'm sure you all know that by now, because even I say it all the time. Yes, I do. So, Well, I don't know what is wrong with this CD player, but it's got a lot of nerve because it promised me that it was not going to mess up on me today. It promised me. We had a talk. You know, some people just can't keep their promises. So let's see what we got here. We're going to try to do it again. So, like I was saying, I'm just wanted to really come on here today, guys, because I've been feeling up and down since I've had that surgery, and some days I've been feeling happy, and other days not so happy. I don't know, and don't even really know why, except that every time I look down, I actually still have a bandage around my middle, and I just had staples removed. So it was a major surgery. I might show you guys some pictures later on. Not really sure yet. So I just needed to trying to get back to my regular self. And that was not easy, knowing, looking down and seeing that I had been worked on. So, thank you guys. I had my surgery at the hospital. I actually was in the hospital for 3 days. And I had hernia repair surgery above my navel, and it's a very long cut. And I had staples and everything, and I just had the staples removed. That's why I say I might do a video on it. And I really was not on my stomach, on right above my navel, and it's still very tender. Even the videos that I've been doing with you seeing me walking around, I'm walking very, very slowly. I'm walking very slowly because I'm still very tender. It's going to take me another 3 weeks total to heal. And I told everybody it was a minor surgery, but actually it was a major surgery because I was put under anesthesia, and I was actually knocked the heck out. And I had, like I said, I had stitches, and I had a tube for drainage. So I did keep the before and after pictures, and I actually did a little video, but I didn't want to gross you guys out, so I didn't post it. I don't know why my music stopped, but that's what I'm trying to do now. And it just does not seem to be cooperating, but I'm going to leave it alone in a minute because I don't want to I don't want to be ignoring you, MJ. But yes, that's where I had my surgery, on my stomach, and it's still right here, and I still have a bandage. Well, it's strong, but I actually still have a bandage on it. And I have bandages under that bandage. So yes, I'm still healing. Even though I'm out and about and I look like everything's back to normal, it's really not. I'm just gradually trying to get back to that mental place. That's why I keep it moving, so that I can feel good about myself. Well, I don't know what's wrong with my... Thank you so much, MJ. I think I've got a couple of more weeks to go. Sometimes I forget that I just had it. I really do. And I think that I've been pushing myself too hard because I have had a little aches and pains the other day. But I do not want to go back to the doctor, and I don't want them going back in there. So I said I better just take it easy and just stay close to the house. Because even me going to the beach yesterday was pushing it, because I had not been that far away from the house since the surgery. But and look, I went all the way down there and they were doing construction. So that was a sign for me to stay close to home for right now until I get totally healed. Thank you so much for your concern. I appreciate that. What is wrong with this dumb CD? My CD player promised me it wouldn't act up. I think it's stuck. Now, see, back in the day when we listened to um, records and tape cassettes, we didn't have to go through all this mess. We didn't have to go through this mess. If our cassette player messed up, we just took a pencil. If the cassette, remember the cassettes, the tape used to come out, and we just took a pencil and screwed it till the tape went back in. And record player, if the record had a scratch on it, or it would jump, I think we would put a penny on top of on the turntable, on the needle. You youngins wouldn't know anything about that. You don't remember when we had 45 and 133, I think it was 33 RPMs. Records they're called. You don't remember that. And you don't remember the cassette tapes. We used to put in the boom boxes and go all over go to our special spots with our boom boxes. You don't remember that kind of stuff. Yes, those were the good old days. And with the CDs, actually, I was not taking care of the few CDs that I had, so a couple of them did get scratched. I was told to replace them right back in the cover when you're finished. And so, but I did, someone did pass on to me a great way to clean a CD, and that is to take some peanut butter and a soft, I use toilet paper because it's soft, and just rub some peanut butter, not the peanut butter I'm eating, just some, I take the peanut butter out of the jar first. We want to do it very, very clean. So anyway, and take the peanut butter and rub it on your CD until you rub it away. And that is a very great way to clean a CD, clean scratches. I know, I'm a living witness. This CD that I'm playing, it used to not play at all. The stereo would not even read it. The CD player would not even read it, but now it does read. Okay, I'm coming up on that hour or so. We have a little bit ways to go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I'm never really expecting anyone to come through, but I do appreciate those of you who came through for me today. This is your girl, HaPpY. I really appreciate it. Now see, for me to cough, that hurts. Not really bad, but a little bit. I think I'm going to go get something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. See how slow I'm moving? I gotta move slow like that. Like I said, I still have a bandage, but I don't want to show you guys because I don't want to show you too much. I might just do a separate video. Maybe I'll have on the top where I can pull it up and show you where I still have my bandage. I was looking for a towel or something that I was going to show you, but like I say, I might do another video and show you. But yes, that was my surgery, and yes, it was very serious. It was very serious. I actually just really told you guys it was minor surgery, but it was more than minor, that is for sure. So, Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. This is your girl, her Destiny. Just having a little chat with you guys. I had not been on here in a while, so I decided it was time. That's good. I was about to choke a minute ago. That's when I really feel it. If I cough at all, I still feel it in the inside. Yes, once again, I do enjoy my alone time. I grew up in a family of eight siblings, 5 brothers and 3 sisters. And I don't know if that is part of the reason why I do like to be alone a lot. I don't know. I think I used to do the same back then. I would go run off into a space of my own just to get away. And it wasn't but so far you could go. I didn't grow up in a big mansion with 5 rooms and 3 bathrooms. It was close quarters. And it's all good because we're very close because of it. And we do still love each other dearly. Those of us who are still here, I have had 2 siblings to pass on. And they no longer have to deal with the troubles of this world, that is for sure. So I miss them dearly, but they have gone on to a better place. And I don't know that because I haven't been there, but that's just what I believe. Okay, this is your girl, her Destiny, everyone. Yes, this is another day, another great day to be here. As always, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'm trying to keep some decent content up. And like I said, it's not always easy. I do try to record a few videos in advance now, so for emergencies or if I'm not able to be here, I have something to give you guys. Yes, I decided to get up today, fix my hair, do my nails, and put on something pretty and just feel pretty today because I hadn't been feeling too pretty here lately. And it doesn't take dressing up for me to feel pretty, but you females know what I'm talking about. If we can get up and add a little something to the mix, it just makes prettier feel prettier. It makes us feel good to dress up. We've been doing it since we were young girls. Most of us, not everybody wants to dress up. But it made me feel better to do so, so that's exactly what I did. Whatever makes me feel good, I'm going to do it, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else in the process. Yes. So here I am. I'm going to sit back. See, I still have a bandage around me. I wished I had put on a shirt so that I could show you guys. I have a bandage. I'm wrapped around my midsection because I actually had staples just removed a week ago. Well, last Thursday. So. And that is why, like I said, I needed to get my spirits back up again because I was kind of feeling kind of down a little bit. And like I said, I think it was because, well, before I knew I had the staples, because I didn't even know I had staples. But before that, I had a tube and everything coming from me. So that kind of got to me, my psychic, you know, and the scars. Now I can't wear my bikini on the beach anymore. That is the part that really got to me. How could a doctor do that to someone like me? No, I'm just kidding. I am so grateful to be here. I was so grateful just to wake up after anesthesia. I don't give a darn about no scar. I'm not a young, I've had my fun of showing my bikini and my waistline. I'm not worried about that kind of stuff anymore. At my age, I'm just so grateful to still be here, alive and kicking. Yes. If anything, I wanted to hug the doctor for um, doing his job and doing it well. Yes. This is your girl, Her Destiny, once again. I cannot say that enough. I am so grateful to have this platform here on YouTube. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you guys so much for showing me love. I appreciate it. I'm going to go a little bit past the hour mark. Let me see. My glasses. And I'm past the 1 hour mark. I'm going to do about 20 more minutes. We're just going to sit here and relax. Yes, it is a holiday weekend coming up for mamas all over the place. And I'm a mama. I actually had one child. That was it. It wasn't meant for me to. I did try to have another one. It just wasn't meant for me to have another. I feel kind of bad for him because he doesn't have any siblings. I had 7 to choose from, and he doesn't have any. So he's just got to be close to others, cousins and nieces and nephews or whatever the case may be. But he's not going to have any nieces and nephews because he doesn't have any brothers or sisters. But anyway, that's how the cards fell. You know, there's nothing that can be done about it now. At my age, I will go down in the World Book of Records to conceive. There's no more conceiving for me. No, those days are over. You won't see me on the front of an Inquirer magazine, that's for sure. Woman over 50 gives birth. No, that's not going to happen. I know I've read somewhere where a woman gave birth. Oh, hello, that's my son coming in. I'm doing a live. You want to come say hello? I was just talking about you. Just say hello. This is my son, my one and only.
Hello, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.
That's my one and only son. He's coming in from work. He's a barber, by the way. He came by to do something for me. That's my only child. Yes. And he was in and he was out. That was quick. Yes. So, okay, who is that? I have to get my glasses because you know I'm blind as a bat. Hi. I hope that comes back up here because I missed it. And you know, I do have my computer now to do my lives on, but I don't know. Everything's been so much easier on my phone. I would move over to the computer eventually. I actually wanted to do this video the other way, the sideways, and it asked me, and I don't know if I didn't hit the right thing or whatever. I'm waiting for the screen to come back up with those words so I can see what's going on. You know I'm blind in one eye and can't see out the whole other one. I continue to tell you that, but whether you guys believe me or not, I really don't know. Okay. I am just so grateful to be here. And I never thought in a million years, well, not a million, that I would even be on YouTube. But one of my older brothers told me last week, he said, "Dang, Margaret, well," he said, "you will be here on YouTube long after you're gone." And that's special. I forgot where I was there for a minute. He said, her destiny, you will be here for us to look at. Or for your grand, for anyone special in your life, that you will be here. It'll be like having a part of you here for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. And I didn't even think about it like that. So, that's another way to look at it. Being here on YouTube. So, YouTube, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, YouTube. And like I said, I have no problems with anything. Whatever rules you make, I just try to abide by them. And that's all I can do. And as long as you're making the rules, I'm here to abide. Thank you for giving me this platform. And that's it. Yes, I got up early. I think I was ready to do this video by like 12 o'clock, maybe 11:30, 11:40. So I'm going to be good and hungry when I get off of here. And I'm going to be ready to eat. Yes. Now, I can't eat but so much because I had that operation on my stomach. So I have to be careful what I eat also because I don't want to get all gassed up or whatever. I know that doesn't sound good, but it is what it is. So I try to still eat light but healthy vegetables and stuff like that. I'm not chopping down on a whole bunch of fried chicken wings and stuff, which I love me some chicken wings and I can eat them all day if given to me. I really could. I could eat chicken wings all day. Okay, where's my glasses? Hi, Candy Rocks. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm doing much better. A little bit better. I still have a ways to go. Hi, Candy Rocks. Thank you, Candy Rocks. I'm so sorry I didn't see that the first time. I guess I should have kept my glasses on. Thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate that. Okay. See, I have to move around like an old lady. But it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Now that's an old saying. That doesn't mean that fat ladies don't have it going on. I say fat, thick, beautiful. We're all beautiful no matter what size we are. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And it certainly is however you feel about yourself, however size you are, you're still beautiful. All right. My time. I'm going to go about 10 more minutes, guys. And then I'm going to call it a day. And I will see you guys probably down the street this weekend. There's another band. See, when you see me do these band videos, they're very close to the house. They're in walking distance. Not even a block. Now, there are bands that are down at the beach, which I haven't been to in a couple of weeks because of, the surgery. But other than that, this is South Florida. There is something to do everywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. It's like people come through here all the time to go on vacation to the Bahamas. The islands, period. Vietnamese, it's so many places to go. I don't have to go anywhere because I'm already here. That's how I look at it. I've had family members come through here to go somewhere. But see, I look at it this way. I'm already where everything is. There is a little bit of everything. Like I say, it is warm all year round. It's because of the weather that there's so many outdoor activities. 24/7. Always. Even for the young teenagers, the clubs don't close here until the next morning. They don't close that night. This is South Florida. This is the Sunshine State. Everything's open, and not only that, the weather is nice. You don't have to wear coats and jackets and stuff like that. Okay, I was just over here looking at this TV. I don't know if y'all could see that, but this cat is climbing the pole. This is South Florida. You're liable to see anything. I hope you can see that, guys. And I hope I wasn't supposed to put that news channel on here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. But that's what you see here all the time. I know some places you see deer and buffalo, and here you see pythons and iguanas and monkeys and these lizards. I don't know what you call them, but they move very, very fast. Tropical critters. Tropical critters everywhere. Like I said, there's 3 iguanas living in my backyard. And if you see 3, there's probably 6 more. And they're big iguanas too. They're not small. I actually had a video of an iguana that I took a year ago, but I don't know what happened to it. The phone that I have, I no longer have. I lost the footage. I don't remember what happened. But if I find it, I will put it on here for you guys to let you see how big these iguanas are that are living right at my door. Now, I don't have to worry about alligators, thank God. Excuse me. There are a lot of watering holes where they are, but mostly they're near the alligator alley. And it's called Alligator Alley for a reason. I try to stay from out there. I remember once someone invited me to go to Alligator Alley, but I know they was not liking me too much right then because we were having some issues, and of course I turned them down. See, that's how you've got to think, ladies. Why would I go to Alligator Alley with somebody who's not liking me right then? They loved me, but they didn't like me. And I was like, I'm not going to be an alligator purse tomorrow. I'm just not. I'm not going anywhere. We can talk over the phone and that's it. You got to be careful who you get in a car with or who you go somewhere with. Ex-lover, boyfriend, spouse. The one that you thought was crazy, they're still crazy. You can't take a chance. That's how I see it. If you was crazy once, to me, you're crazy again. I'm not taking a chance on you. No way. I'm not taking a chance on you at all. You can't make me get in a car with you and go anywhere. Not even to the corner store. I'm not having it. All right, I think I'm almost at my 120.25. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in today. Do not forget to hit that like button if you have watched this far. An hour and something is a very long time. Hello there, whoever that is. Yes. That's a long time to watch a video. I actually do try to keep my videos a little bit short, not too short, but I know attention span is a long time on YouTube. When you've got 50 or 60 people on a regular that you're communicating with, to watch every video that's 10, 20, 30 minutes, that's a lot of time. But you know, I do try to watch videos all the way through. Just because I know that's what's important for watch time and video time or whatever the case may be. Especially for YouTubers like me and those that follow me who are new to this, you know. Yes, I try to at least do the same that I need done for me. Yes, my CD player is getting stuck again. Wonder if I give it a big slap up the side of it, will it stop doing that? Because you know, back in the day when the TV messed up, that's what we did. We gave it a big, um, we gave it a big slap to the side, and it worked. Well, guys, it has been a pleasure, and I will. Oh yes, I know some of you are wondering, where are my music legend videos? Like I said, I was trying to get the right songs to edit with that were not copywritten, that were close enough to the singers to make it seem real. And once I get that established, some music, because I just got lucky to find the first couple of songs that I did. Once I get that right, I'll be doing a couple of more. But I have not forgotten about them, and I will be doing some more very, very soon. And it's going to be very, very hot and lots of rain, so I'm going to be doing more stuff around closer to my home front anyway. Every now and then, of course, I will break free and do something on the outside. The bands will definitely continue because I'm so in love with live bands. And like I said, it doesn't cost me a dime. The bands are free everywhere. They're all over the place here. All you have to do is show up. Okay? And they're outside, so you bring your family. It's just a wonderful experience. Yes, it is. Let me see the time. Oh. All right. Well, I've got my nails on now. And I'm trying to see what time it is. I can see if I put my glasses on the phone. I appreciate you guys coming through. I really, really do. It means a whole lot to me because I know you have better things to do. I know you have so many more important things to do than to come through here and spend any time with me at all. This is your girl, Her Destiny. All right. Let me see. Okay, well, this clock is not right over here, so the one I'm looking at is definitely right. I'm just fooling around here for a second, guys. This is your girl, Her Destiny. Yes, I appreciate you, and I just wanted to let you know that I really, really do. I will be back with another live. I was trying to do one once a week, but of course, that was not to be because of my medical issue. But hopefully I will be back to doing them at least in the next week or two. This will be the one for this week, of course. And maybe something. It just depends on how I feel. You know, every day is a little different. And I will try to get up and do one for you guys. Somebody's got to do it. And I want to say hello to all of my subscribers. I want to thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys in ways that you can only imagine. Thank you for being here for me. I'll do the same for you as always. I really appreciate you. Okay, now my stomach is growling And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to eat yet. I do have a bunch of stuff already prepared just in case. Um, but you know, no matter what you prepare, I don't know about you guys, but when I prepare stuff, it seems like there's always something else I want. You know? And for some reason, I want some greasy fried chicken. Oh well. Yes, this is your girl, Her Destiny. I think I'm almost at 1:30. That's when I'm going to stop. It has been a pleasure, guys, as always. And like I said, I will be coming to you again this weekend, probably Saturday. I'm never really sure, so I try not to say. So, as always, it's always a pleasure. And it is a Mother's Day weekend coming up. I hope you guys are all ready for that. It has come upon us so fast, it seems. Okay. I'm just over here on this computer flicking and carrying on. And this is actually where I wanted to do the live from. But like I said, I've been doing everything on my phone, so everything's stuck in my head on my phone. You know, I'm trying to transition over to the computer because actually I've done lots of videos on my phone and I'm trying to transition to upload them even when I do them on my phone on my computer. And I'm getting there slowly but surely. I cannot wait till I'm fully up to date on everything. I'm still teaching myself. You know, the youngins, they get it all so very quickly because they've been raised with these computers. But of course, my generation, we only had books and paper. There was a computer somewhere, but it was nothing like today. The first computer I remember seeing was on the show The Twilight Zone. And the computer didn't eventually take over. Okay, guys. We're just about at that mark. I was trying to go to 1:30. I guess you'd say, what the heck is she doing? Nobody's got all day to be sitting here checking out this chick. This is your girl, Her Destiny. Thank you so very much for coming through. I have said that 3 or 4 times already. I know you're just about sick of it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And have a great day, everybody.